Hello, Gemini, and welcome to your November predictions. So if you're new to my channel, my name is Tamara. If you haven't been here before, then what you need to know is that I work with Vedic sidereal astrology, not tropical Western, which means you're going to want to hit up Google and check out your Vedic sidereal charts and then head on back here. For this particular reading, you can watch from your sun, moon, rising, Venus, or Jupiter. Typically, I do love readings, so you would just be looking from your moon, your rising, or your Venus, okay? Today, you can look from any and all to get a really well-rounded idea. And I hope that this is useful in some capacity. Remember, we are just doing this for entertainment purposes only. And if it resonates like crazy, well, then that's a bonus. So if you haven't already, please go ahead and give this girl thumbs up, as well as let me know in the comments if you have any thoughts, questions, or just want to say hi, because I want to say hi back. So I'm working with Serpent Fire Tarot today. And we don't know what's going to come out. It could be love related, could be money related, could be self-awareness related. We just don't know. So we're going to find out. If you're reading from your moon, you're going to check out your emotional self, your thoughts. If you're looking from your sun, it's the soul knowing. If you're looking for your rising, it is the physical 3D manifestation of your situation. The Venus is the love element of your chart. And Jupiter is, well, looking at your fortune, success, inheritance, that kind of jazz. So let's see what's up for you, Gemini. Did I say Taurus? If I did earlier, I'm sorry. This is for Gemini. Gemini November predictions. What's going on for Geminis? Let's see. What does Spirit have to say for Gemini? What does Spirit have to say? Ba-da-ba. Gemini, you've got the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Cups. This card for me represents a few things, okay? This card represents fertility because you've kind of got like the lingam situation. So for some of you guys, you might be pregnant. You might have got somebody pregnant. There might be something to do with pregnancy here. If it's not pregnancy in the 3D, like baby making way, then it could be pregnancy for something. There's some kind of fertilizing happening in your life right now. And it might be a division between two different people. You see there's two women there. So this King of Cups might be spreading his love between two different people. Gender is fluid, doesn't matter, he, she. You could just be literally a Scorpio or a Cancer or Pisces. That's possible, or just have that energy. But this is the Knight of Cups. So the Knight moves in, shares their love, nice and passionate, emotions on their sleeve. Let me just love you, be in the heat of the moment, all that goodness. And sometimes that love gets spread a little around, but it's the heaviest card. It's the first card. It's the brightest card. It's the most influential card of the read. And there is some type of fertilization happening here. Okay, you see that? The palm trees are significant, like spiritually speaking. So there might be like some spiritual seed being planted right now. The challenge right now is the Four of Cups for you, Gemini. In this particular deck, the Four of Cups is significant of having this beautiful environment to kind of rest in, to be, to just be like held in your environment, to be able to be supported by the softness, the lushness, the living, organic, breathing, all-encompassing aspect of life. Like you want to be held by life. You want to be held by love. And that's a challenge right now. The challenge could be letting go. The challenge could be in having multiple options. The challenge, really feels like, can I trust this? Can I trust to rest in love? We're so conditioned to feel like that's such a scary thing to trust love. Your energy moving into your situation right now is of the Seven of Wands. So right now you're focused on finally starting to see your self-worth. So you're internal, like you're going within, you're valuing yourself for your spiritual insights. And so for some of you guys, that seed, that fertility right now is the fertility of self-awareness. Okay, it's that insight. It's the Amrita, the divine nectar right now that is being transmuted. You could be practicing abstinence. You could be practicing like holding that seed if you're a male. That might be for, one or two people that are watching this. Who knows? I don't even know what I'm saying. Like, I get what I'm saying, but I don't know why I'm saying it other than like intuitively I'm inclined to say it. So the energy external to you is the King of Pentacles. So for some of you guys, I really feel like this is a very spiritual kind of impregnation time in your life where you're trying to allow yourself to be held in that soft nest of love. You're really coming to the external people in your life or energies in your life in a much deeper state of like self-love and self-knowing, like knowing your worth. You might have an earth sign coming in. Doesn't matter like if, it's male or female. Gender is fluid here, but this person is really solid. For some of you guys, I feel like you have like a healer coming in. There's like a fatherly, very stable, masculine type of energy coming in that is just offering all of this light to you and offering all of this stability to you. It could be spiritually speaking. It could be earthly speaking. For some of you guys, you might be dealing directly with an earth sign, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, potentially. Some of you guys, this could be a boss or something of this nature that you're dealing with, okay? It could be lover, could be boss, could be anything, but since it's Pentacles, it's whoever it is, they're quite stable. What you don't know is there is some type of small offer coming to you, small offer of love or small apology. This could be from a child. This could be, it could be somebody younger than you, could be a child, or could just be somebody that you're dealing with in some capacity in your life that comes to you with an apology. It's not anything over the top, though. As you can see, they're looking away. They're more focused on the moon. The apology might be more just to, I don't know, help themselves not to feel so bad. Spirit's advice. And for some of you, let's not ignore this. We do have this lingam, this seed, and then we do have a page of what you don't know that you need to know. Somebody might be pregnant. I can bet my bottom dollar somebody that's watching this video is pregnant that doesn't know that they're pregnant, or has got somebody pregnant and they don't know. Somebody watching. You'll see. That's just too close to home. Like it just is. Like they're right on top of each other. That's what it is for some. Spirit's advice is the Queen of Swords. Off with their head. Off with their head. Okay? Off with their head. So it's right underneath the challenge. So, you wanted to rest in the supportive, nurturing environment. You are coming in with a lot more self-worth right now. Spirit's advice is to look at situations and cut out the things that aren't necessary. You might be too passive, and that's why you're going through this right now, where you're really starting to understand your self-worth more. You've really had your heart on your sleeve, but not altogether, fully committed, because you've been between two people. Your consciousness has been splayed between two people, I think. Just not trusting fully in the energy. But the Queen of Swords is here to cut it off. Cut off what's just not working, what's not serving, and what's just not true, and what's not honest. And it might be cutting off the idea that you can't find this, that you can't rest in love. like that you can actually trust that, but you're the one that has to actually fully commit. You know, if your consciousness is split in two different directions, how can you commit? How can you trust? So in the near future, Page of Wands, somebody's having a baby. In the near future, somebody is really having a baby, okay? Somebody might even be having twins, because there's Page of Wands and Page of Cups. This happened a couple weeks ago. Somebody did find out they were pregnant with twins and did comment. I was like, that's really cool. So for some of you guys, or you know, you have one child and you don't know that you're pregnant with another, or there's two kids involved, you know, something like that. Others, it's just a small apology, like what I said. And the near future, it's like, you know, there's a small ignition of passion. All right. But it's like the fireworks are there up in the sky. And here is this person or you just way back here in the field, kind of looking up at that. To me, it always feels like a small witnessing of like some kind of big cosmic passion that used to be there, that was so big that it lit up the sky, and you can still see it from here, but it's like what you have right now is small. You know, the offer is small. In the outcome of this scenario, you have the Four of Swords, which is healing. There's going to be like a surrendering to the divine healing. So I do believe for some of you guys, this is a spiritual teacher, mentor, healer, doctor, somebody, or just a healing, strong, stable person in your life that's able to exude that healing light. As you reach up and surrender to the moon, they stand above with the stars, and they help give you this healing light that you need right now, while you're developing your own self-awareness and own self-appreciation. So it's about healing. It's about spiritual seeds. It's about cutting out what doesn't serve. It's about trusting. It's about not splitting the psyche or the consciousness. For some of you guys, it's about pregnancy. And it's about calling in somebody stable, learning to rest in love, cut the BS out, just be straight up, and heal, and allow that healing participation and help. Let's get you an oracle card, Gemini. What does Spirit have to say for Gemini? Gemini. What does Spirit have to say for Gemini? All that glitters, all that glitters, all that glitters. So, you know, we could look at this and just say, and all that jazz, it all glitters, but I know that the deeper meaning of this card is really relevant to not all that glitters is, you know, is gold. You know what I'm saying? So there's masks and stuff like that. And that's why you're healing. And that's why you're the Queen of Swords and you're cutting stuff out. And that's why your challenge is learning to rest in love, because you haven't trusted, you haven't believed. Like, look at this, like splayed between two people, like fertilizing something between two consciousness, a child between two moons. Some of you guys will find out that you're pregnant with twins, or somebody on here, I'm certain, or at least find out they're pregnant. But it's like this, you know, everything isn't all that it seems. Healing needs to take place. Trust needs to happen. Belief in yourself needs to happen. Healing needs to happen. All of this needs to happen. But all that glitters isn't always gold. So look to the depths of something. You know, there can be masks. Gemini, you are the twins. You know what I mean? You're the twin of the zodiac. So it's just, it's a whole lot of sense to me, all of this. But don't, you know, sometimes the ocean is just, you know, glittering underneath the moonlight, but, you know, it'll eat you. It'll swallow you up, and nobody will even know where you went. So it's like, that's what I feel like Spirit's saying. Like, just because something's glittering doesn't mean run towards it. Use your better observance. I think this month is really focused on your own self-healing. So that's what came up. We didn't even see anything about finances. See if I can just like pull one more card, because I feel like nothing, well, you did get the King of Pentacles coming in as external energy. So it looked more of like a healing, stable energy, but this healing stability might come in the form of like a boss too, or somebody that, a lover or anything that comes into your life to offer you stability. Knight of Cups just came out again. So I'm like, hey, Gemini, what about your finances? And the universe is like, hey, Gemini, how about that? How about that seed? How about that impregnation? Whether that's a person, the birth of an idea, or a spiritual seeding, watch how you are expending your energy, your sexual energy too. It's like your main focus. And Three of Pentacles. So moving forward to build something with others. So some type of partnership in terms of finances and judgment there at the bottom. So using your better judgment about a potential partnership, okay? But main focus right now is healing. So much love, Gemini. If you haven't already, please give this a thumbs up. Please like, subscribe, comment, and hit that bell. Let me know who's hanging out here with me. I'll be back tomorrow. I do have a special up. You can check out my site, bohemianmagic.com. I've got an awesome special up right now for readings. So I love you guys, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, Gemini.